So this one took about 2.5 hours out here. I chose a spot that wasn't in front of any businesses, and I didn't sign my name because I'm like, maybe they'll last a little longer that way. The first two I did only lasted like 24 hours out here, or not even 24. And then I did one right up street, and it was gone in about a day and a half. So what we have here is my alphabet mandala. This pattern I discovered in the alphabet. So what you do is you start with, draw a circle around it, and then from there I put the E at the top, and then measure out 3 on each side. So then I have the A over here, the I over here. That's 3 of my vowels. And then 5 consonants on this side, and then 5 consonants on this side, representing the material world with 4 of those consonants each, and the like plane of reality or our pulse or something below those. And then after those 5 on each side, we have the vowels, which leaves 5 on the bottom. Makes the thing very easy to split up whenever you pick out the vowels first. Now what this symbolism means to me is at the very top where we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Those are the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a base. We use base 10, so all of those are above this line here. And then we also have the musical notes, the sharps and the flats with each of these. And then there's some color symbolism in here. On this side I have the cyan, magenta, yellow. On this side I have green, red, blue. And additive and subtractive color theory combined to make light shining down to like grow plants, and it shines here on the material world, the earth here. And this material world is made up in a whole lot of numbers. So for these numbers I have a rectangle which has 360 degrees, 4 90-degree angles, 4 right angles, whatever. And it has the Fibonacci spiral going out of there, or the golden spiral. It shows in a lot of trees the way the spin is, the way how many leaves are on each branch and everything, the like ammonite shell. So that's phi on that side, and I think of this as like the electric material world, because it comes down in this lightning bolt of the Z, and it unifies opposites and it hits one spot, and like the idea is just sort of like shine out of you. This is like the vice and virtue side, the things that you really want, but the things that also like keep you in a certain line or area. Then on the other side of it is the magnetic material world, because the hooking J up there. I also have pi on this side, sort of be the, not the opposite of phi, but like complementing phi. And it's also within here, you see you have an 11-inch circle, and then if you draw a 3-inch circle on top of that, and you draw a square around, first 11 to 3, that's the ratio of the Earth to the Moon, so that's cool. But then also this circle here is the same area as that square there, so it's marriage of the masculine and feminine that shows up naturally in nature and everything, and it makes 720 seconds, and that relates down here to the 1420 seconds, and the each of those is 360 degrees. Kind of getting off topic. Oh yeah, the P and the Q is on this side I said it was vice and virtue. I think I said that for the snake and the cross. On this other side you have duality of ego and others. So you're trying to balance yourself between those two dualities, or we are trying to do that. And that makes the R shape there, the rainbow, the like ray of light, the sun that we can all be. In Hebrew, the letter Resh is the letter R, and it symbolizes the sun. So I explained those as that way. Like I talked about the line of reality going through the middle. That's the V and the N. So each one of them I think of as 0 dimension, but they birth the first dimension between them. 0 dimension is a single point. It's a dot. It's representative of space. So we have the V and the N on each side. On this side we have the vice and the virtue, the S and T. On this side we have the ego and the others, the P and the Q. On this side we have the subtractive color theory, the FHG. And then on that side, the additive color theory. How's it going, man?
How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Trying to
busting ass all over the place, goddammit.
Ah, I gave up cigarettes. Thank
Did
you
you?
for the offer, though, man. So yeah, we have Coke theory on that side, making a trinity there. Then we have the CDB on this side, triangles on both those. And then we have the material world part there, and the purple there, and the orange because they're secondary colors. What else do we have in here? The yellow, I think of it as like the light shining down on us, and the green is symbolic of us growing up, like the plants and everything. Each one of these, whenever you squeeze the alphabet together using those two shapes over there, it'll look something like this. And the way the letters are paired, basically what it's doing is doing 26 and 10 is 36 times 10 is 360. Circles 360 degrees. 10 times 36 is 360. 10 times 36 is 360. 23 plus 13 is 36, times 10 is 360. 10 times 36 is 360. 10 times 36 is 360. And then in the middle you have 14 and 22 and 10, which is, again, 360 degrees. So if you do a compass and a straight edge, it's interesting how 7 cycles of 360 degrees will make that shape. And it also ties in, the cyan, magenta, yellow, the red, green, blue, the color theory up there. So it's kind of like these first 9 hold all of the other information within them, but having these just goes deeper into it. And the cool thing about this is more of a mental exercise, a memorization tool. A person doesn't have to know English to get anything from this, though it is fun whenever you know English doing this, because you get to think of different words and wonder why they are the shape that they are. Like the 4 elements, they're pretty interesting. A, I, R, so you have the 2 vowels that separate the heavens, coming down to the man. Like, that's the most interesting one. Let's see what water does. So we have W, A, T, E, R. Water is staying all on one side. I don't know, maybe that's something. Let's see what Earth does. E, A, R, T, H. I can sort of see symbolism, but it's kind of a stretch, so I won't get into that one. Earth, water, air, fire. What's fire do? F, I, R, E. Like that. So I don't know if that has any relevance, any of those, or if they're just fun things to do with your mind. It gives you another way of spelling, another way of looking at words, another way of just looking at things deeper. And then if you're able to do that, you're able to create things that are deeper. So things that seem very small, minute, mundane, you can pack a whole lot of meaning into and convey something way deeper. And it's cool to just be able to visualize this in your head and be able to do the alphabet lots of different ways and knowing how different things fit together. Hopefully that was inspirational. You can follow Instagram, Lakey the, Facebook, Lakey the Poet, as I continue to do this more and more all over the place. I'm going to try to do it mostly on the north side. I'd love to have a whole lot of other north side artists out here with me, just trying to do some stuff outside. I like the idea of claiming back this area and everybody creating and doing it together and sharing. We talk about free education, but I don't know too many people educating for free. And we're all capable of educating one another for free. We all have different, really interesting things that we know, and we can all really empower each other. So hopefully North ATX Art Outside leads to that. Y'all try to find me if you want. I'll be out here on North Lamar a whole lot, going down some of the side streets, doing schools and stuff. Peace.